Well, shit. Hey guys, Shells Bells here from the future, and I am here to tell you that my video decided to totally F itself. Now, it's not a complete fail. Everybody else's voice came through, but for some reason, my voice did not. I don't know what happened. We're not going to go there. This is what happens when noobs decide to do cool things other than Dungeons and Dragons. So, I'm going to be voicing over any parts that I can pretty much remember offhand and see if I can make this just as entertaining as it was when recording it. Although, who knows if it's even entertaining to you all, but if you're here, hopefully you are entertained. So at this point, I'm doing my introductions because, like an ass, I did not do that last time because I figure if you watch the first episode, you should know who's who. But who knows? So, as such, top left corner is our beautiful DM Lakota Ravik. Top right is Bull. Middle left is Riot. Middle right is Corinne. Bottom left is Jess, and bottom right is Maze. And you know me, your hostess with the mostest shells bells in the right very large picture, and I am not looking the best tonight. Oh, well. So, as you can see, this is going to be a pretty interesting shot for me to have to worry about. I've never really had to do any kind of voiceover or editing in this kind of fashion, but I'm going to try to do my damnedest to make this entertaining for you. So, like I said, let's do the best. Where we left off last time, I think we were battling a big group of goblins, and we decided to head back to the taverns to lick our wounds. So I'm going to toss this up to Coda and let him get started on our adventure. So take it away, Coda.
So, this is correct, and yes, we did finish up a fight with about 9 goblins out of 100. And with the procession into the tavern, the last thing that we found out was from, again, Corinne, who heard the goblin boss by the west gate. He's the one giving out the orders to the rest of the goblins to loot, pillage, murder, rape, and they don't do the rape thing, but they still are just having a ball on their own. So, with that, you guys all have gone back into the tavern to, as you said, lick your wounds. Start licking. Talk away.
What?
Yeah, this is called audience. It's called interaction.
Why is the dragon man limping? What has he
I
done to
believe
himself?
what I was saying in this part is pretty much I did the best I could. This guy just wants to be a little badass and use
Did he
his
whack
big
himself
axe
in the
and
foot?
yeah, he hit himself in the foot, dude.
If the situation should apply, I can take care of myself with second wind.
Well, I can also cast some healing magic on us if you all want to take a short rest. I could play you a tune and heal you.
Do I have anything to help with healing? Do I have anything?
I can do Song of...
Okay, but who needs to actually be healed?
I'm
fine.
a nice slash across my stomach, and I'm holding my spleen in. And apparently our nice big dragon has axed his foot.
Yeah, I could use it.
I can offer to help. I'm not hurt at all, but...
I didn't hear half of that.
Tis but a scratch.
Yeah, that's right, sis. Go ahead and shove them french fries in while you figure this out. I got you, girl. Yeah.
I could do Song of Rest, and if anybody who hears me will regain hit points.
If I'm not mistaken, I remember asking at this point, so I know it's been like a day, but did we actually rest at all since then?
No, you technically have just left the battle. and went into the tavern and started having a conversation with each other.
Because I'm already in the
Honestly, I have
tavern
no
with
idea what I
Corinne.
said.
Yeah, I don't have anything to help with healing at all.
I have one spell left.
Okay. Mhm.
So this is me just trying to figure out that yes, we're noobs and we didn't think
Nope.
let's set ourselves to rest before we
I've been used.
cut it for the night.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, so I have one
Aside
spell
from-
left.
Aside from gaining level and getting an additional slot, which you cannot fill until you actually rest because you've just leveled up. Okay, so if you guys need to want to learn spells and all that stuff and get spells back, you will have to take some downtime. In the process, everyone's getting attacked in the village still.
Well, then let me ask this, oh god. Are there any goblins around the tavern, or are we clear for a little while?
At the moment, you don't hear any goblins, no.
Okay.
Does
I've
anybody
got-
have it in their inventory? This might make things a little easier. Does anyone have like a healing kit or bandages or anything like that in their inventory?
And equipment?
I ain't got it, because that's what I was checking.
There's still things like medicine and things like that which you can help. And if you have a skill medicine and you have a healer's kit or you have some bandages or something like that, you can help people and give them some hit points back by bandaging the wounds.
And adventuring, the chest for adventuring gear is empty, right?
Chest?
Yeah. Because it just says I have a chest, but it doesn't say there's anything in it.
You literally have a chest?
I have a chest, yes. I don't know why I have a chest, but I have a chest.
Fuck, you carry that thing around with. Yes.
Dude,
definitely.
hey, buff. I'm a buff bard.
Alright, so no one has anything in their possession that can help with the heal, right? But you all
Yeah.
have gained additional hit points from your levels, which don't heal those past hit points, but they do add to what you already have.
Mhm.
So whoever got damaged, whatever your roll was, added to those hit points. You gained experience. You've actually built up your hit points a little bit. So, like, Bull, what was your ending hit points when you finished the battle?
I'm at 19 now.
Before you finished the battle, what were you
I
at?
was like 14.
Okay. And then you did your roll and you got the additional hit dice minus the damage you took, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause my current health is 9. So
Okay.
And I think I was at 4.
And then whatever your hit,
Yeah, I'm at 11 now.
so you got 7 hit points from your new level, right?
Yes.
But that's
Yes.
not your maximum hit points.
My maximum hit points now is 17.
There you go. So
Okay.
you've all gotten you've all gotten a little better with your health and everything like that. You're still damaged, but you can take more damage now than you could before. You toughened up a little bit through that exchange. Right. So this downtime that you're having technically is your process of your level kind of taking effect. Like, oh god, I just survived that. I've learned something. Bing. You know.
In the background, we hear the Final Fantasy music.
Exactly. So yeah, there's
Too bad I don't have a trumpet.
So
I could play that every time we win.
you kind of balanced your health points up a little bit by leveling up. So you could probably keep going a little bit, but yeah, healing, resting would be a good idea, but you're in the middle of a big fight right now. You got a minute to break and figure out what you want to do, and then take
Okay.
action.
Okay. I want to scavenge. Allow me to add here that I'm going to apologize now for the resting bitch face I have through most of this video. I forgot to acknowledge the fact that my neighbors downstairs were having quite the fun party, and it was really noisy, and I was really nervous that it was going to come through in the audio, which you would think I would have tested and then noticed that you couldn't hear me, but it is what it is. So, once again, apologizing for the resting bitch face, but noisy neighbors be like, you know?
Oh, I would like to use second wind and then probably figure out a plan if we're going to head for the west gate.
Okay, so use second wind and do your roll for your health point regain, right?
Yeah, I roll 1d10 plus my fighter level. Is what it is.
Okay.
So that's a 5. So I get 7 extra hit points back.
There you go. So Bull sounds like he's pretty much filled up.
I'm back. I'm 16 out of 19, so I'm doing well.
Okay. So we know that the goblin boss is at the west gate.
Yes.
Now I have two ideas, if y'all want to hear them. We have one sneaky character here with us. Can anyone else sneak as good as her, or almost as good as her? Right? Shell? Anybody?
I can use fog cloud, that's about it.
Count me out because I'm at a disadvantage with stealth because it's at 0.
Okay, because the plan I had was that if we could get a distraction going with our fire-breathing goblin bashing dragon, we could send Corinne on a sneaky sneak to try to sneak behind him maybe and get him while nobody's looking.
I have a +2 for stealth.
You have a +2 for stealth. How do you have a +2
ironic.
for stealth and you're 7 foot tall?
My dexterity is good.
You just like turn into a ball and roll or something?
I blend in.
Like an armadillo.
Okay, or we could just... The other idea was we could all just stand behind Bull like a cow plow and just let him plow through people till we get to the west gate. And just help him as we go. But like I said, I'm not much of a fighter. I'm more of a buff person.
You're still
Right.
injured, right? Yes.
Yes, I'm still holding my spleen at the moment.
I like
But I
showing
have-
video scavenging for like material, if that's an option.
You can make makeshift bandages from bits of clothing and stuff like that. Yes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
Corinne and I can just scavenge around the area that we just fought in?
Yes. Yes.
Can I tear the clothes that are in my gear apart to make bandages? Because I have clothes in my items inventory.
Wouldn't those be the clothes on your back?
No, she has clothes in
can
her
make
gear bag.
Extras. Inventory.
Like,
Yeah, my
hey,
gear
I have-
bag.
Those would be the clothes that you use.
Technically, the clothes that are in your
Because
bag are the clothes that you're wearing when you're not wearing armor.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So if you wear armor, you wear armor on, like, plate mail will go on top of that clothes. But if you're just tooling around town, you're not technically going to be wearing your armor usually. Like if you're just relaxing in the tavern, something like that, you're going to put on clothes instead of wearing your armor, and you'll be at like your like a base armor value. That's what the clothes typically are: is your everyday gear, your everyday clothing, versus
While
your
in the
armor.
While in the tavern, I put on my leather armor, so my armor class is at 13 now.
You have leather armor.
Yeah, in my inventory.
Nice. Okay. Yes, Trin?
Rope or string, I have that in my inventory. I don't know that I could do anything with that, but I do have that.
String you can use to tie down the bandages, or around like arms and things like that to
Tourniquet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say cauterize. I'm like, no, that's not right.
Can you use the string of
Open cauterize.
stitches?
I was gonna
Could
say.
you
I can try to
cauterize though? Do we have a torch?
Yeah, everyone should have a torch in their inventory, I think.
Can't bulge.
Actually, do I have a torch?
Cauterizing
I
will
don't-
up
I think we all
and
pretty
will
much
give
have a
you
torch.
1d4.
Bull is not snorting fire on me, okay? I don't know how well he is with his fire, and I've got enough burns and bruises and scars. I don't need any more.
So yeah, you can rummage the goblins. There's 9 of them out there. They have clothing, like loincloths and stuff like that.
No.
Yeah, but how do we know what they have?
Yeah.
Well, you said
Yeah.
you said you wanted to go get a short bow, though, didn't you? Then go. Okay, go. You two go rummage,
Yeah, we
and we'll
need to
stay
go
in here.
pillage. Let's go
And-
pillage.
Yeah, so Sis and I will go out and we'll go scavenge together, okay?
And the 4 of us will come up with a plan for what to do when you guys get back.
Do we need to roll for that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's just general equipment. It's lying around. You're basically scavenging. The worst part for you, Corinne, is that you're going to have to feel or smell your way to them.
Okay.
Unless
So,
you
I
take,
guess-
unless she takes Jess with her.
well, she's going
That's
with
awesome.
I'm going with Shelly.
Shelly. Shelly can kind of lead her to these bodies as well. So
That's-
if she goes on her own, she'll have to find where they are because they're dead. There's no noise,
Right,
nothing coming
but
from
we'll
them.
be together, so I'll just
Yeah.
show her where everything is.
Just
Well, again,
say
like I
what you
said, they all
find.
have general clothing like loincloths on. Okay, so you can take the loincloths off of them. You can cut them off.
Goblins
you
probably
would
are
know that-
sanitary.
Huh?
They're probably not very sanitary.
And they also carry scimitars and short bows.
They do have scimitars. They didn't have any short bows.
No short bows?
Okay, so, but we're in a tavern, so if there's alcohol, we can clean the cloths.
I
You
mean,
can actually
we could.
disinfect any of it with the alcohol right now.
Oh, I'm already drinking.
Oh,
Cheers.
To you, good sir.
That's how the night began, so why don't just keep drinking?
All I have is Diet Coke.
I've got orange spice tea.
I have high quality
Good job.
H2O.
I have a Dr. Pepper that was made for me that has whiskey in it.
Okay, so
Approximately, what is the distance to the West Gate?
yes.
I didn't come from that way.
Did anybody come from the West Gate?
Yes, there. I don't remember who came from the West Gate specifically,
No, I
Is that right?
but yeah, we'll say Riot. Riot sounds good. Riot came from the West Gate. Yeah, it's all your fault, Riot.
I volunteer you as tribute.
You there, Brooke. How far is it to the West Gate from here?
I don't know.
it was.
Wait, what'd you ask me?
How
If
far
you're
is it to the West Gate?
If you're worried about distance, to be honest, the town is a circle. So each one of you came from a different gate, north, west, east, and south. The exact same distance from each gate.
Gotcha.
You said it was 100.
100 feet, no, would be like really, really short.
No, it was like a yardage, I think.
He's doing the thinking.
Is my speed back up to 30, or am I still at 20? 25.
No, no, you held yourself. You're back up to 30.
Okay.
Ooh. Is there any wolf riders?
You have not heard any wolves, if that's what you're
I don't-
asking.
Okay.
But dire wolves would be really big in a town like this. That's really crowded.
Well, I was looking at the monster manual, and it says that they sometimes ride them.
Typically for long journeys, yeah.
Okay.
Are they tameable?
Dire wolves? If you're a chaotic neutral, sure.
Can I name mine Ghost? So, okay, so the West Gate is... In this town, is there, like, any kind of guards? Is there guard towers?
Well, they've already taken out the guards,
Okay.
and that was their first. They're actually organizing. So the goblin boss is telling them what to do. They actually took out the guards at the gates and started working their way inwards and started stretching around the populace to attack. That's when you start hearing all the screaming. The attack started not long after all of you got into the tavern together.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think, is there some way we could, instead of trying to fight them, is there some way we could scare them off? Like, I know some of us have the ability to make sounds in distant places. Is there a way we could make like a sound of like an army coming, or more guards coming, or more soldiers coming, or something, to try to, make the goblin boss think there's an army coming and we need to get out of here now, instead of trying to fight 91 goblins?
If it's possible, yes. If it'll work, no. It is possible to make those kind of sounds, but at your level, that kind of ruckus, it's going to be too difficult of a check.
Okay.
What if?
Well, that kills one of my plans then.
Hold it. What if I did it with my cantrip? And that's the
what's your range with that cantrip?
30 feet. So
And we're
I would
talking about a town that's a couple hundred yards.
You get to be
in
right on
diameter.
top of them.
Well, that's where I'm getting to there. Just hold up.
Sorry.
What if because I have what if I snuck my way to the west gate and used thaumaturgy. By the way, it's on page 282 of the player handbook. It lets me do something magical. And ow.
Nobody has illusion magic, do they? That we could make like a giant version of the flame breather to scare everybody off.
Probably not yet.
No.
It's still kind of
Why
infant.
would you even do that?
No,
Got
you
it!
never. I don't know.
By the way, Jesse, you
got
haven't even studied your spells yet, so you don't know your spells.
No, this one I had at the very beginning. I started with this one. The two I haven't studied is Hunter's Mark and Speak with Animals. But I had thaumaturgy. I can't pronounce it. Anyways, I had
It's
my
fine.
voice thing to begin with. So what if I used it even though I... Okay. But what if... Oh, I got this! I can make my voice... Hold up.
You'll see the smoke rising.
The fuck? Shut up.
Goblins
My
don't
brain's
like
trying to
fire.
I have the idea! So,
Then
what
tell
I
us the
can
idea. Come on.
I'm just waiting for you to spit
is
it out.
Okay, listen, I'm trying to think of how to word it. I'm a dumbass, okay? I wasn't made for thinking. Okay, so what if we get... Shut up and let me go! What if Bull does his little cone of fire, goes...
Since I have the power to add in whatever audio I'd like to do, I'm going to add in do not let this child sit here and convince you that she is a dumbass, because this child just graduated college and is a single mom and works a part-time job. So no, she is not a dumbass. She is very smart, just likes to act like a dumbass on camera. Love you, baby.
And I use mine to make it like super bright, and we make it seem like there's a giant fucking dragon.
Well, what's your range on that breath attack?
30 feet.
Yeah,
So
don't think that's going to be very effective.
It's a 5 by 30 foot line.
It's an inventive idea. I like it.
It isn't a bad idea if like we were to like think we're there, but we're not there.
And there's no telling how many there are between us and the West Gate.
The other idea I have. The other idea is what if I can make a noise. I know I can make a noise. What if I mimic the roar of a dragon?
That would still.
We already have a
limited to
dragon
the
that
area
can
you
make
do.
dragon sounds.
What?
That would still be limited to the area that you can do it in. You can only do it in a small area.
But I sneak that way towards the west gate, and then when I see the Goblin King, oh, here we come, big bad dragon, scares all the little bitches away.
You've got
Oh,
some plans. You need to decide as a group what. Whoa! Earthquake. No, just kidding. You need to. My knee. You need to decide as a group what your course of action is going to be. Corinne and Shelly have rummaged through and collected material for bandages. Right. You've also found about 15 silver pieces and 10 gold pieces on the corpses in total. So you need to divvy that up somehow. 15 silver and 10 gold in total.
Okay, but did we find any weapons?
What about 10? Yeah, any weapons?
All
Anything that
scimitars.
might be useful, like more torches or anything?
No torches. All scimitars. These goblins are only carrying swords. I know
Okay.
you're looking for your bow shell.
the god is not
You'll have
friendly
the
to us.
opportunity if you do something. I'm guaranteeing you that.
Wait,
Yes, correct.
Can we share weapons? Like, can I give
course.
her my short bow?
Yeah, you don't have to hold on to something you don't want to. You can sell all your stuff for all you.
I want
Yeah.
to give it to Shelly then. I want to give her my bow because I have. Hold on. I have a short bow, and I have arrows. So I want to give that to Sis.
I was really curious on how you're going to use those, though. Honestly,
I don't know. I think it was just part of when I set it up, but I want to give that.
okay, well, never mind then.
Thank
I was going to ask how far is it to the market from where we are in the tavern.
But would anybody be alive in the market? And could we just
Who
scavenge that?
cares?
Could
Exactly.
we scavenge that? Yeah.
yeah. There's a
He
bunch of.
goes,
There's most
steal
likely that
shit.
people will not be in there, but there's most likely also going to be goblins around the area too.
Okay.
The marketplace has the most loot they can steal.
So that's where they would be going.
There's food, weapons, jewelry, all sorts of things. So there's a very good chance that you're going to find a large group of them in that one area. And that was coming from, I believe, the West Gate. Is that right, Riot? I think you went directly to the market from where you came in.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it?
Oh, it's still daytime, if you're wondering.
Okay.
I don't know the exact hour, but it's afternoon.
Okay,
Um,
it's afternoon. It's not nighttime.
It's not nighttime.
So-
I mean, so far in the course of the gameplay, you've only been in this town about an hour together.
Well, I was just curious because, again, looking at the monster manual, it says that goblins shun daylight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is why it's kind of unusual. It's kind of a
Shit.
bold action. But again,
Gotcha,
you're reading
gotcha,
from a
gotcha.
monster manual that a bard wouldn't know unless he.
Well, this is not Bard. This is Maze asking. I'm talking to the evil god who put us up against 100 goblins our first run.
Pew pew.
point up. I lost
So-
my dice.
Okay,
I lost
so
my d20.
It's got to be there
y'all
somewhere.
do? What
Yes.
do you think we should do? Do you have any ideas?
I say we make a run at the market.
Make a run for the market. Okay. Should we just send the stealthy people to try to go to the market, or should we all go together, or should we some of us stay back here to try to keep the tavern as our safe space?
To rank the numbers.
Okay. Real quick.
Okay.
So, Corinne, have you been trying to dress wounds in the process of doing this?
I figured we were still at scavenging.
No, you're back.
We're back? Then yes.
Oh, yeah, totally. I was just shoving Maze's spleen back in for him. Totally. With all the bandages, right?
Thank you.
Okay,
Y'all are the
whoever
best moms ever.
got treatment, roll a 1d6 for extra health points back.
Me?
Riot was injured too, right?
No,
Wait,
he's
what? Are you
he's back
healed?
at full health because I healed him as I was running
That's
away.
right. That is right. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
it should
Jesse
just
was
be
at full.
Maze and Bull. And I just
Bull was healed
helped
earlier.
Maze.
He got back to 16. I can heal him to the 19.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
basically bandage his foot that he hit himself with
Okay.
A 1d6.
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 Woo, 3. That's back to full health.
There you go.
Perfect.
And I think you were full. Alright, Maze, you also roll a 1d6 for yours.
6.
Nice. So you get 6 health points back.
So I'm back at full health.
There you go. So your bandages have effectively, with the disinfectant, taken care of the job. Good job.
Vodka wins every time, ladies. Thank you so much.
Did you take any of the scimitars as well, or did you leave those behind?
Too much weight. Left it behind.
Okay. All right. So again, you've got 15 silver and 10 gold from looting the bodies, as well as a couple of extra cloths left over. Right.
Mhm.
And a nice bottle of scotch.
Ooh.
Well, disinfecting the wounds,
No.
and then maybe celebrating afterwards.
What about the wounds in my soul? I need some scotch for that.
So put a bottle of scotch in your inventory.
So we should have 7 cloths left from the goblins.
Mhm.
And 15 silver and 10 gold.
Yep.
In
To
a
split as
partridge
well.
in a pear tree.
Wait, just Shelly, or I missed that. Sorry, my cat was trying to be.
I
To
did
share
one bottle of
amongst the
scotch,
group.
but yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that whole thing.
7 scraps of cloth, 1 bottle of scotch, and the money. Okay.
All right. So you guys are planning to head out the west door and go towards the market.
The market. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's about a 50-yard walk, right? So it's
50
going to take you 50-yard walk. So it's going to take you a minute or so to get there, right? Are you going to try and weave your way through the town to get there, or are you going to go straight down the road?
I say we should stick to the shadows so they don't. So we at least have some kind of.
Drop on them.
Well, maybe drop on them, plus we can hide if there's a bunch of them coming at us.
Yeah, but I could use the fog to cover for us, right?
You can use the fog.
Like maybe I can make it like a stealth attack for us?
Yes, you can use fog in order to do that. It's a good cover, right?
But before she does that, I am going to inspire her with my bardic inspiration to make it to where she can do it more effectively.
What
Oh,
is
I'll
that?
do
Is
it
called
more
fog?
effectively.
Inspired!
Fog cloud? Oh, God Cloud. Create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point within range. Sphere spreads around corners and is areas heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it. Second level or higher. So the fog increases 20 feet, reach slot above the first. Okay. So you can do a 20-foot sphere of fog, right? So
So
it's
she
not
could
like
like,
you can cover the whole area. Yeah, it's not like you cover the
But-
whole area with it.
but
Wait,
could she like cast it on herself,
Yeah, I
and
was
then
gonna
all of
say,
us be around her, and then we're all in the fog?
It's inventive. I said that's inventive.
So it doesn't just have to be on the ground?
Save it till we get to the
Yeah.
market then.
A little pro tip. So
Okay.
things like back in my day, we would do stupid stuff like take a coin, cast what was it called? Like improved light or
Blind.
internal light or something like that. Yeah, and basically all you had to do was pull a coin out of your pocket and you had illumination for an area. And just hold the coin in your hand. Because it was permanent on that object. Right? You could also do the same thing to like someone's eyeballs. I'm gonna cast, improved light on your frickin' iris. It's a point of contact. Now, technically, where you place something is where it'll stay. But if your point of contact is a movable object, the spell will move with it.
Okay, so I can put it on myself and travel with everybody and cover us.
Yep.
Stealth
Now-
mode. Ooh, let's do
Now,
that.
before we do that, who all has night vision?
I have night vision.
You have night vision. I have night vision. Bull, do you have night vision?
Where do you see that?
I have dark
don't
vision.
remember.
Do I even
Or
have a
whatever.
human in the group? I don't have one human in this entire party.
We.
Nazi,
Almost
half
Humans are
elves,
lame.
a full elf, a tiefling, and a dragonborn. I have no humans whatsoever in this party.
Okay, so
Ah,
I have dark vision.
I have
Where do you
dark vision.
wait.
Shell
you're
has dark
blind.
vision.
What-
It's under
what's the question,
feats and
Corinne?
traits, Corinne.
It's a racial trait.
Is she
Dark
half
vision
elf?
allows you to see in dim light as if it was normal light.
Okay, we don't need it. I keep thinking it's not out. I'm sorry.
I assume I'm saying something along the lines
If
of
it's nighttime, you
oh,
probably wouldn't
'cause
have to worry as much.
fog doesn't matter when in regards to dark
Wait, where
vision.
is it? I'm not finding it. Where is it at?
It'll
Never-
be
I'm just explaining to Corinne where on our character sheet she can see that dark vision thing. So not a big thing. Didn't miss much here.
Yeah, it's a racial trait.
on
That's
the
what
very
mine
first
is,
page,
racial
bottom
trait.
left corner.
Vision 60 feet. Okay.
Okay, sorry again. I thought for some reason I'm thinking it's nighttime. But it's daytime.
No, it is still daytime.
Okay.
Night
never mind.
vision won't help with the fog cloud, but it will be difficult to see where you're going in the middle of a fog cloud. Just keep that in mind.
But it won't help
Dense
us see
fog.
through the fog.
Dark vision, no.
Okay.
No, it literally just makes it so. Think of it like cat eyes. Cats can see in the dark a little because their vision takes in more light during the nighttime. They can see better because it absorbs more light in. That's basically the idea behind it.
Okay.
That's what dark vision is.
Okay, so then I say we go with the plan of our druid friend casting us in a cloud and us going towards the market.
Now,
All in
another
favor?
pro tip,
Oh, go ahead, boss.
this again because this is Newbs D&D. The blind leading the blind is usually the best course of action.
That is true. We could put Corinne in front, and then all of us just hang on to each other.
As the word whispers in your ear from somewhere you've never heard from before. Lead them.
Is that God or Satan?
Both.
Oh,
So I would say that Raja should lead us, so put her in front and we can follow her.
I can
In-
do that. Do I need to
in-
roll for a check or anything?
And she's already been to the market, so she probably can remember how to get there.
Very good. You will need to make a perception check once the fog cloud is up and you're all inside of it.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to do my bardic inspiration on Nair to make it to where she can effectively cast the cloud.
Bardic inspiration. Oh god.
And I might actually do it again on Raja to make her senses better as well.
That's perception, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a +6 on that.
So do I.
Nice.
Alright, so we've cast the fog cloud on yourself. Is that right?
Yes.
I need to know what the action is going.
I want to cast the fog cloud on myself, but I think it lasts an hour. I just want to make sure it doesn't, like, you know, in 5 seconds.
Fog cloud?
Where's my player handbook and download?
There. Fog cloud.
Yeah, it says an hour.
Mm-hmm. That's the duration. Yep. Concentration up to 1 hour. So I don't think it's going to take you 1 hour to walk. So it should last you the entire time until you get out of the fog cloud and you disperse the spell.
And a positive. Yep, let's go.
Now, whether I blow and create a wind, though,
Of
is another
course.
story.
Swear to God, if you create a wind and blow it away,
Okay,
this
so-
recording will
Job
stop.
is to make your life interesting, not make it
Okay,
easy.
so
Interesting, he says. More like miserable.
I have a question about Brooke. Are you with us? Okay.
okay,
Everybody should be
so
together.
I grab my lute and I sing a little song saying how great of a druid she is and how great her cloud's going to be, and it inspires her. Inspiration.
Inspiration. I know that.
So now she
You've
gets
now
to
been
roll that extra die or something.
So you've now been inspired to create your fog cloud to the best of your ability. That's magic, so I don't think you have to roll anything, do you?
Potato magic.
No, you don't have to roll anything to create a fog cloud. It's not an attack roll.
Okay.
But it does give you roll the 6-sided die that it says it's a 6-sided die, right? If I remember reading correctly.
For which thing?
The bardic inspiration.
Yes, it is this.
Roll
Hang
the
on, let me-
6-sided die for me. We'll just go
Let
with
me make
that. then.
sure. I've got it right here. Yeah, it's 1d6.
Okay, so Shelly, roll a 6-sided die for me. Yes, you must do something.
Which one is that?
The square one.
Normal
The one
die.
that looks like a normal die.
Okay.
The one that
Mine's
everyone's showing you
square.
on the screen. The one that's on your phone that you use. Because you don't have all because all my dice go flying everywhere.
It doesn't matter what your result is, just tell me. You got a 1. You got an extra 10-foot radius on it, so you're 30-foot radius because of the inspiration. Give you a little something there. Alright. So you cast the fog cloud on yourself. Right?
Okay, so now we need to have Jess's character grab onto Corinne's character since they can kind of talk to each other through, you know, the
She did the
things.
fog cloud.
Yeah. they have kind of a psychic link with each other, right?
Kind of, yeah.
And then
So-
everybody just kind of grabs onto each other else.
Yeah. So what's your formation going to be? I assume Shell's in the center because she is the epicenter of the cloud,
Yes.
right?
And then
I think like a circular, right?
I was
Sort of
thinking more of like a diamond.
Right. So Raja
You're more like ducks
in
in a row.
front,
Just put some, yeah.
and two people next to me, and
Yeah.
Flying V.
yeah, totally. Like two people next to me, other people in back. It's really hard for me to actually kind of guess how I was saying this here, but yeah, pretty much
We'll put her in the front. We'll put you in the center. We'll put Jess next to you, and I'll be on your other side. And then we'll have Bull and Brooke in the back. That way, we're
I
kind
like
of
it.
we're like a this thing.
Diamond.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
There'd be a fighter on the side and a fighter in the back.
Like an actual diamond.
Insert questionable
Well,
statement
that's
here.
well. No,
Giggity.
let's do. I'll be in the back next to Brooke, and we'll have Bull next to you.
I
That's kind
believe
of
we
protection.
should keep Maze in the back.
But
Okay,
Brooke's
that
a
works.
fighter.
I thought he's fully healed.
Yeah, I'm fully healed now.
Right, exactly. So let's keep it that way. I don't want to have to put your
Not
spleen back
fighter.
in.
She kind of likes me, so she didn't want me to die.
Yeah, you're
So-
alright.
We got a formation. We can now leave the tavern. So you get through the door, the west door.
Wait. Before we go, I'm gonna grab my loot one more time.
Oh,
Hold your horses, folks. I'm gonna get my loot one more time, and I'm going to inspire Raja
Raja.
to try to up her senses and make it to where she can have a better view of everything around.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Corinne? Yeah. Once you get the door, after the music is played, please roll your perception for me.
That's a 20.
Yep.
10.
Roll a six-sided die.
The square one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
6.
All right. So you had a 10 and a 6. And your modifier for your perception's a 6. So that's 22 points.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So the inspiration did basically enhance you, even though he probably deafened you while playing it. No kidding.
Hey, you're the one that said I was playing beautiful music the first night, okay?
I was just kidding.
Oh, ouch.
So, so you can sense through the cloud very easily where everything is as you walk, just using your hearing. Obviously, you can't see through the cloud, and you can't see anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So you can hear everything that's going on. You can actually almost, in a sense, echolocate without having to do the screeching.
Okay.
So you walk out the door, you start sensing the buildings around you. Are we going right down the main road, or you got this cloud on you? You're just going to go straight down to the marketplace?
I mean, we're
think
covered
so.
by a giant cloud, so why not?
I think so. They're all full health. They're ready to fight again.
Hey, what are the goblins gonna do when they see this
Yeah, I was gonna
cloud
say,
just
the
floating down the
goblins would
road?
be everywhere.
What was that,
Sorry.
Corinne?
I think the goblins would be everywhere, right? But they'd probably take. They don't give a shit, so they're gonna take what is easiest to them.
Right, they're basically pillaging and looting, so they're trying to just get food for their bellies, get extra more weapons, all that kind of stuff. They are taking whatever they can get their hands on.
So
Right.
basically, this is like a hit and run situation.
Yeah,
Okay.
sacking the town. So you start walking down the main road, and this huge cloud just kind of wisps its way through the buildings as you move forward, like a large cloud of fog that would normally just kind of work its way slowly through. You can hear the goblins starting to come up down the road on your left where the marketplace is. And you can hear a lot of them.
Ooh, great.
You can hear them talking and chittering to each other, rummaging through stuff, cheering that they found food and things like that. You can't understand them, but you can hear them just kind of going off. To your right, you hear a couple kind of scurrying through the alleyways. Ahead, you hear two of them kind of walking down the road, muttering themselves, and then they stop, kind of surprised at this fog that's coming up on them. You now start passing the marketplace as you start to come upon the two now standing goblins in front of you.
Okay, so I'd want to tell everybody to halt.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
I was gonna say, what's the problem? What's going on? Because we can't see, but she can.
Right. How are you going to tell them? It's a visual deterrent, not an auditory deterrent.
I guess I would just stop walking.
Or could she like do something towards Ava, like tell her something's coming?
Just look at the hand signals right now. Everyone's doing.
Are you trying to tell me to steal third base?
No, who's on first?
Oh, sorry.
It's on second.
Got it.
I don't know. It's on third.
What
One of
about
the
like
best comedy skits.
no, because that would take away. I'm trying to think if we could like light a torch to like click it a couple times. Not click. No, because they would see that. Yeah, I'd probably like squeeze her tail.
Yeah, but she's behind you.
No, yeah.
You're basically leading the blind leading the blind.
Okay, so she's gonna be the first one to stop, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So she'll stop, and I'll know because I'll touch her back, right? And then when she stops, I will put my arms out to stop everybody else. You know, so they'll stop.
And then they can reach back and tell us to stop too.
Okay. So you help each other stop. And this cloud of fog just hovers on the ground
That looks weird.
in front of these two goblins. And you hear them chittering. The mist is starting to kind of work its way around them as it got closer. And then you see I should say, Corinne, you hear movement from one of them.
So can I reach Bull? Is he behind Shelly?
He's on one side of Shelly, yes.
Okay, so if he has sneak, if he has for sneak, maybe he could go around and take him down before we make any.
Yeah.
Can we?
I
could
could
just-
reach over
there.
and like
If
push
there's only two
Bull
of them,
to
I
the
would just
front.
like to grab them and drag them into the cloud and pummel them.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say, can we?
Yeah, so let me just pull Bull to the
Yeah,
front
just
and push him
grab
forward.
them both and rip them into the fog and
Yeah.
essentially just do them.
Or can we whisper to
Pull
each
it.
other?
You can, but they could probably hear you if you
Hear
did.
that? So
I was,
Jesse,
go-
real quick.
I was gonna
Jesse.
say, if we want to go sneaky, I can cast sleep on both of them and knock them out.
but you haven't slept.
I still have one spell left.
Yeah, but you'll put us all to sleep.
Nope, I can focus
Bull
just on
going in
Neil.
and just taking him out silently since he has that extra stealth. And
Okay,
I can.
that's-
I mean,
What do you want to say, Jesse?
I was gonna say, what if both Bull and I take one goblin out each?
like split off.
Yeah, like like pull an Assassin's Creed moment. Granted, yeah. Go. The girl's in the middle, and then each of us just take one. I have a short sword. Just fucking shank that motherfucker.
So basically, Brooke and Yondu would switch sides,
No,
and
I
then they
thought-
would come.
I thought Yondu was next to me because
Ava
we
and
wanted,
Yondu are on both sides of
because
me.
it goes right to
So they need to go forward.
Nair.
Riot, and you are behind me.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you guys want to come this, if you guys want to do like a circular thing, Yondu would have to come around to the other side because if he's on
Okay.
your,
Hold on.
well, okay,
So your positions are Corinne's at the very front, Shelly's in the center. You had Bull and Jesse on either side of Shelly. Then you had you and Brooke
on the
right
back.
there at the back. So if Bull and Jesse go towards the front where Corinne is, they're not going to have to go around anybody. They're just going to have to make sure they don't run into Corinne.
Right, so I can just
So
guide them around Corinne so they don't run into her.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I didn't know, I thought they were on our.
Yeah, you
Right in
remember
front.
you thought that first, and then you switched positions and you put you and Riot at the back.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like-
I thought they were on our left. I'm sorry. I thought they were on
that's
Ava's
how
side.
I thought it was. Because here's
Yeah, that's how I
Straight
got
ahead.
it.
Goblins are straight in
The
front of
straight
you.
hand. Okay, don't
Yeah.
mind me. Don't mind the bard. He's
Okay,
confused.
so
Okay,
back
Jesse.
to what we were doing. So, yeah, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to pull Bull and Jess forward and guide them around Corinne.
And you can hear the movement happening behind you.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Are you going to step back?
Yeah, I'm gonna step back for sure.
Okay. So, Bull and Jesse, you move forward.
okay.
Corinne, you step back. Now you have a surprise attack. Remember, you're also in a cloud of fog.
So you're not going to be able to see him as well.
I could slowly step back, you know?
So they're
Away
like
from them?
slowly exposed.
Yeah,
that
so
idea.
like, and then they could like sneak out, you know, when I step back and like the fog slowly like disappears and then they appear out of it. So it'll be like a surprise attack. Like, what the fuck? Ooh,
Not bad.
something just
I
came
like
out
the
of the
plan.
fog.
Execute it.
Yep,
Do
All
it.
right.
good. So I'm gonna
in the-
just grab them,
In the
shove them
process,
forward, and do it.
Bull, you feel a sword all of a sudden just kind of touch you.
Okay.
Everything we do, yes.
Touch you. Just touch
Oh yeah,
you.
just a little poke, a little gentle caress.
Like a gentle prodding.
Yeah, basically. Like,
Like a
Oh, so they're trying to see what the cloud is. They're trying to, because they're not smart.
but yeah. So
Oh, wait a minute.
Essentially, I would like to
Oh, we've already
Just-
done the movement. Never mind.
come down with an axe on top of where the sword is coming from.
okay, roll your hit.
It's a 2
Oh come on, what the fuck, Bull?
plus 7
Wait.
I just want to
plus.
He still technically has my heroism on him from the beginning.
He does have the heroism on you. So he gets what, a secondary action roll on
Yes, something. Hang on, I can check.
that? Like, well, I'm going to make this a lot easier for you because you know where it is, and you're surprising it in the process. So the difficulty on this hit is not that hard. So you do strike it.
All right.
So technically, Bull should actually have temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting ability because of heroism. So he
Okay.
should technically have way more hit points than he has now.
Tell me what that's going to be so we can add it to Bull's temporary hit dice. Temporary points.
My spellcasting. Hang on, which one's my spellcasting ability?
Well, it's at level 1, don't forget. When you did
Yeah.
it.
Oh crap! Where is that?
Bull, give me
Oh, it's-
damage.
It was a 6 plus 5, so it's 11.
That's pretty much slicing it straight down the middle. So now there's 3 goblins. It's actually 1 and 2 halves.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's going after first, the one that went around.
there's
Because he
2.
was distracted
He's just
by
making-
that, but I thought there was 3 because
No, he's just 2. He's just making a bad joke about it. There's really just 2.
Right.
But
1 and
what
2
he was going
halves.
after originally, is he gonna be aware that, like, oh shit, because of this action?
Can I take a
Oh
second
yeah, he's
action?
probably scared shitless now.
Yeah, because the surprise action is not your normal attack, so you can actually take a second attack. Don't forget, Jesse's also there next to you.
I would like to, slash upwards through the second one standing next to the one I just cut in half with an upstroke.
Jesse,
Golf swing.
that
So-
will actually need an actual armor class hit, because that's an actual attack now.
So FYI, Bull gets 3 extra hit points from my heroism.
So add 3 hit points to your pool for right now, which is temporary hit points.
Which technically he should have had those last game, but I didn't realize that. My bad.
Fortunately, he didn't die.
So I roll again.
You're welcome.
So roll the hit.
The friendly potato power.
It's a 10.
You had a
So
plus
that hits.
7 because it's an axe, right? 10 plus 7
was,
or
it was a
10
10
total?
with a plus 7.
Okay, their armor
10 total.
classes.
Their armor class is... What, no, is this a regular goblin?
It's a regular goblin.
It's, 15 with hit points of 7.
So the 10 does not strike it.
All right.
Jesse, you can take a surprise action now.
Okay. Do I roll a? Can I take my short sword and just go straight into the neck? Just straight, bam. Just
You're doing a
Flat out.
called shot, which is more difficult. So roll your hit. D20.
18.
An 18?
18.
And Jesse has. Short sword plus 4. That gives it a 22. That will strike. Yeah, remember, called strikes like that are more difficult and they need a higher roll than normal armor class.
Okay,
1d6
so-
plus 2 piercing, so roll your 6-sided die for me, please.
6-sided die. Give me a second. It's a 1.
You stabbed him with a short sword for 1 point of damage?
Hold up. It's.
What?
Hold up. I
What?
actually have its damage is 1d6 plus 2, so technically it would be
It's
3.
3 points of
I
damage.
got
I
3
know.
hit points on that bitch.
And he's still
Yeah.
alive.
Don't tip me on my points. I know my numbers, man. We'll just shake him in the face.
So
That's my
So he's-
surprise. That's my surprise attack, right?
that's your
So he's
surprise
down to
attack.
4 hit points.
Now
So
you have to
can
do
I-
a normal hit.
Okay, can I take the other short sword I have and do the same thing? Or
Yes.
attack it with slash for the other short sword?
You can take the short sword and go for the gut.
Okay. Come on, give me something good. Give me a second. My computer's being stupid. Fuck. It's another 1.
You rolled a 1 to hit?
Are you using the digital one? Like the app?
Yeah. Do you want?
Because
Do you want me to try to use my act? I found it. Do you want me to use this instead? Let's.
Yeah, use your regular
your-
dice.
I'll give you a
Come on.
mulligan. Use your regular die.
Okay, so D20 or what do I roll?
D20.
D20.
20! It's a
And that's
20!
She goes from a 1 to a 20? Serious?
Oh shit!
So natural crits, I got 20. Do twice the damage plus the modifier. So it's 2d6 plus 2. That, please roll.
Okay. Another one.
2 plus 2 is 4, which is dead.
Woohoo!
Yes!
She finally killed something. A spider? Baby Yoda?
Victory spoken!
Alright. With that interchange, I'm going to call a
Okay.
timeout. Gotcha. Alright. So, taking out 2 goblins by surprise. None of the other ones in the marketplace have noticed. They're too busy looting, grabbing the food, and everything else, so you're fortunate there. The rest of the pathway is clear, as far as you know. Well, I mean, Corinne's the one leading you.
So, okay, so let's just say everybody goes back to their original formations. We go back into
Advance.
the diamond, and we
Right?
Shell kind of pokes Corinne and says, "Are we okay in front of us? Can we move?"
Yeah, sounds perfect. May said it just right for me. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm a bard. I tell stories. Dang it.
Corinne takes his frontal position again, giggity, and then moves forward. So you all continue that walking path up through the west road. Bull on his invisible horse.
I'm silently strumming.
As you get closer to the west gate, you can hear the grumbling of a deep voice as the boss goblin is issuing orders very loudly. On either side of him, you hear chittering as if other goblins are talking. Yeah, this is now in general. Everybody is starting to hear this because you're getting closer. You can pinpoint, Corinne, at least 6 goblins and the goblin boss on the hill.
Is the goblin boss gonna be more powerful? Bigger,
Yeah.
stronger?
The
Okay.
goblin boss is definitely a bigger goblin. Goblin bosses are typically like the strongest goblin of the group. They're the ones that take charge, right? Think of like your alpha male in essence, right?
But are they any smarter?
A
Just
little bit.
a little bit?
I mean,
Okay.
a little bit smarter, yeah. They typically have better weapons and better armor, so they are a little tougher to beat. So you have, and Corinne knows, 6 goblins and the goblin boss up on the hill, right? So you start to reach the west gate. The goblin boss is about 15 yards ahead on a slight hill. What would you like to do?
Is there anywhere we can kind of hide ourselves away for a second?
Well, there's a
Like-
big wall that goes around the town, so
But there's no goblins like at the gate, like watching for people or anything, like people trying to get out.
Currently, no. A lot of the general noise in the town has died down from people running away, being murdered, and other such things, hiding, so that now it's mainly just the goblins in the town.
Okay.
And at the gate, there are no goblin guards.
How far away are they from us?
Can't.
About 15 yards or so.
45 feet for us Americans.
Behind the gate?
45 feet. Good God, there's nothing.
What if we keep moving forward a little bit just to get into range?
Yeah,
Is there
It's been about.
I need 15 feet, guys.
I need 10 feet.
It's only been about
I thought-
15 minutes or so since you started walking from the tavern to get to the gate after the little exchange. So your fog cloud's still in effect for about 45 more minutes in real game time.
Is there woods around them?
No, it's a grassy knoll.
Thank you, JFK. Okay. Because as I say, if we were closer, I might be able to use my stignation cantrip and try to like draw away a couple of the other goblins.
So, from what you can tell, Corinne, there's nothing else around you. There's no other goblins except for what's straight ahead. So, you can tell them anything you need to tell them, right? Because they can't see anything, obviously. You're the only one that can tell what's going on right now.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I would communicate with them.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, by the way, they're that away. Six and the Goblin King?
Goblin boss, yes.
And we're about
Would we
60.
Would you know he's the boss, or would I just sense?
Yeah, you would know because
Very-
he's way bigger.
Well, she can't see him,
Would I do that, though?
but you can
Oh,
tell
sure.
just from where the sound's coming from, and it's a bit deeper, a little more grumbly
Okay.
than the other ones around. So
Okay, so I want to tell the fighter, so... Yondu, Brooke fights, right, Brooke?
This is
And
beneficial information.
Shelly has a bow now, and Jesse is a fighter. I mean, I want to tell them where his location was.
And I can also tell you that I have a sleep spell that I can use at 90 feet that would hit all 6 of them.
But us too.
No.
Not if we're behind him.
he can cast it
If
up
I
to
could
90
move in
feet
front
away.
of all of you, I could cast it frontwards and knock all 6 of them out, I think.
If you do that, I can bonfire them quite easily.
Like an Uncle
Right.
Iroh thing.
My draconic ancestry has gifted me with the
Uncle
fire
Iroh, just breathe fire. Yeah, the one where he's like, whoo, you can see it circle. Yeah.
Oh, Iroh.
Okay, so my sleep thing is at creatures within 20 feet of a point I choose are affected. In
They're
ascending
definitely
order of their current hit points.
they are definitely close enough. That is for sure.
So would that want to be something we'd want to do?
I believe so.
Try to knock
Would-
them out and then Bull can bulldoze them?
Sure, as long as it works.
I was gonna say, wouldn't the boss be like a little bit? Would he fall under that spell?
It would start from the lowest hit points and work its way up.
Okay.
So since I'm guessing none of them have been attacked by anyone or hurt,
Right?
it
Even if
could
it
knock
doesn't
all of them. It could knock all of them out because this is Maze talking, not Richter.
Okay.
The goblin boss has 21 hit points compared to the regular goblins that have 7.
Yikes. Okay.
So we could at least take out all the goblins around him, and then we could bum rush the boss. Right, Coda?
That's right.
If we want to do
Because-
that.
Because if we bum rush the boss, won't the other goblins be like, oh shit, we're fucked?
No, because they'll all be knocked out. There's nobody else around them but us and the
I thought we said-
6,
Okay.
right?
But there's still goblins elsewhere in the town.
There's still
Yeah,
goblins
those
in
are
the
the ones-
town, and the majority of them are in the marketplace where you just passed.
Yeah.
Those
and
are
if
the ones
sleep
I'm worrying
spell
about.
fails, then you could be warning the others. And they'll come after us.
Would we want to split off at all?
Mm-mm.
Like go in teams to get any goblin? No.
I think we should stay as one party. You saw what happened last time we split up. Bull put an axe in
True.
his foot.
It was the dice, not me.
So I think I just kind of go on a rant here about how, like, you know, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. Might as well just give it a try. Put them to sleep. Hopefully it'll work. If not, then we have a huge horde of goblins potentially coming our way and the boss. So fuck it. Give it a try. Why not? I don't know. But
Does anybody have? Ooh,
Well, if
does
it
anybody
doesn't,
have silence for this
but
spell?
if it doesn't put them to sleep, does it daze them?
Shrug it off like they just woke. They suddenly woke up.
It says that each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
So,
what does it mean by I have to roll 5d8?
5 of the
just that.
d8s.
Roll 5 8-sided dice. And add up all the total.
I don't know if I have 5.
Roll it 5 times, maybe.
Yeah, just roll 5 times.
Okay. Well, if that's what we want to do, I'm just throwing it out there.
I'm game for it.
I'm curious about a sleep spell where they could like sleepwalk and attack their own.
No, this just knocks them unconscious completely.
Okay.
And nobody has like a silence spell.
I don't think I have any spells.
I thought if you could silence
my good friend.
the big guy, that he couldn't call out to anybody.
yeah, I only have one more spell left, so it's not silence.
Yeah, this is gonna be my last one, so. So, are we gonna do this?
I'm game.
Yeah.
I'm all
Okay.
for it.
Alright, then I'm gonna roll D8 5 times.
Just count them out. You say out the numbers. We'll write them down.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 6. Roll. 1. 7. 5. 2. How many is that?
4.
That was
Last
5.
one.
That was
That was
5.
5.
That was
Okay.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
6,
no, you're
1,
right.
7, 5, 2.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Alright, so you cast a sleep spell on the general area. 3 of the 6 goblins fell asleep in place. The other 3 and the boss are looking at them, stunned, trying to figure out exactly why they fell asleep.
Goblin sounds.
Yeah, they're talking to each other, making kind of rude comments and laughing a little bit. Alright, so at this distance, it would take a full action turn just to get to them to do a strike. There would be no surprise roll because they would see you coming. You have 1 minute that this spell will stay in effect.
I would like to advance 15 feet and then cast my Draconic Breath.
You want to walk out of the cloud?
I'm going to advance 15 to 20 feet, yes, and cast my Dragon Breath at them.
And I want
you
to. What footage will we be at then?
Well, we're 45 away. I need 30 to hit. So if I do 15 to 20 feet, that puts me within range without a problem.
You can do within 1 round 30 feet and an action.
Can I do another action or no?
You've just got your spell, right? So you basically your action is up for that.
Okay. Because as I say, I want to run behind him and viciously mock the.
You can still run, but you won't be able to do that at the same time.
Okay.
If you want to follow him, you can definitely do that. Anyone else want to take any actions? Jesse?
I want to follow Bull and cast my Yeah, I want to follow Bull, and hold up. And I want to use my bow to try to hit the boss.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm gonna follow and use my crossbow.
Okay. So we're gonna go in order. Bull, Jesse, and Riot. Okay. Did Corinne or Shell, do you want to do anything?
Nope. I'll stay back and keep him safe.
Okay. Bull, advance and use your breath.
Okay. It's 9.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. And it says each creature in the area must make a DC 12 saving throw.
Whoa.
And then they take 2d6 of damage.
In the heck is...
That's some stinky breath there, brother.
Thank you.
Okay, so if they don't make the saving throw, what?
9 points of damage.
And if they do make the saving throw,
They are okay. I don't know.
They're what
typically saving
saying.
throws. Typically with saving throws, if you're saving versus something that's attacking or damaging, it's usually half damage. So it'd be 5 points of damage for those. So the boss and
On a failed saving throw, half damage on a successful one.
actually sleeping one. Hold on. Sleeping
We got
ones
3
can't save
sleeping.
because they can't actually do an action of any kind. Hold on. Okay, amendment there. Boss made a saving throw. He took 5 points of damage. He's now down to 16. The sleeping goblins took the full brunt of the damage. They're dead because they can't make a saving throw when they're asleep.
So 3 of them were killed.
3 of them are killed. Right. And then the other 3 made their saving throws. They took 5 points of damage each. They're all 3 at 2 points of damage. Left over. Jesse,
Okay.
you wanted to take your bow and shoot at the boss?
Yeah.
Please make it to hit.
What's the number I'm aiming for?
It's
You're
a d20.
aiming for a 17.
Good lord.
12.
Plus
Well,
your...
plus a 4.
Plus
16. Not
16.
enough. The arrow whizzes right by its head. Right? Where are you aiming?
I'm gonna aim at the goblin boss.
Okay.
Got a 19.
Right. That hit. So do your damage 1d8.
7.
7 plus the 1 additional is 8 points of damage on the boss, bring him down to 8 points. All right. That initiative, you 3 are in striking distance of the boss, but that would initiate an actual combat phase now because that was a surprise attack. So I need people who are actually combating to roll initiative. Maze, did you follow them with?
Yes, I'm going to follow behind them.
Okay. I'm rolling a group initiative. And I got a 1.
Oh, wow.
So unless you
Is that for-
get a 1, y'all go before me.
So what do we need to roll?
A d20, please.
Oh, shit. I got an 18.
15.
12.
A what?
12.
Right. 12?
And I got a 12 too.
All right. So we had Maze and Riot at 12. Jesse, what were you again?
18.
And Bull?
15.
15?
Yes.
Did you add your initiative modifiers as well?
Oh,
Oh shit. No, I'm a 13 then.
17.
I'm a 19.
I'm 16.
Jesse, you have a 0 to your initiative. How you're 19?
Oh, I thought. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Okay, then I'm still an 18. I was okay. Listen, I'm dumb. Okay.
Maze has a +4 to his initiative. Holy crap! So it's
Bard
Jesse,
powers.
Jesse, Bull, Maze, and Riot. If I got the order correct.
And now my stuff is.
Yeah, I think so.
Jesse, go ahead and do your attack.
Okay. Another D20.
Yep.
Please, 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 good. Please
you
be
going
good to
for?
me. Random goblin. One of the extras. What number am I going for?
That depends on what you're hitting.
She's
I
going
just
after
wanna
one of the
hit
randoms.
One of the other
small
3?
ones.
Okay,
Yes.
you need a 15.
Okay. I got a 12.
12 with the longbow plus 4 is 16, so that's gonna hit. Please roll damage.
What
1d8.
damage? 8!
All you need was 2, so you took 1 out.
Oh.
All right.
Hey.
Bull, you're next.
All right. I am
Go for
15.
the big
I'm
guy.
15. Yeah, I'm 15 feet from everybody, so I'm going to charge the actual 15 feet to the boss and try to take a swipe at him.
All right.
It was a 17 plus the 7.
Yeah, that's a that's a devastating hit.
That'll hit.
And once again, Bull has yeeted the boss to the next town.
Damage was an 8.
Fuck it.
Damage was an 8. That
Yes.
pretty much just took its head clean off. Because you also had a +5 to your slash to your attack. So, yeah, Goblin Boss is now dead, folks.
Can we put his head on a pike?
I know his
would like to
head's
do
going
that,
yeeted.
actually. No, well, we should yeet it into the village square, so it rolls
Ooh.
in, and the other goblins turn to see the severed head of their boss.
Then have them just go.
Roll into it. Exactly. So I would like to actually
Put it
cut
on
the
a
head off the.
pike.
I would like to cut the head off the Goblin King.
You already
Well,
did.
hang on, we still got 2 more to take care of, don't
You
we?
literally cut his head off with that hit.
I want to hurl it into the village square then.
We still have 2 more to take care of, though, right?
No, they failed their fear check from the Goblin King getting killed, and they bolted.
But I wanted to viciously mock one of them.
When a boss dies, you have to do a fear check.
Can I viciously mock them as they run away? Like, run away, you little chicken shits.
You see them turn and run,
Don't
so
come back.
you can still do your action if you want to.
I'll save it.
Right? Do you want to take any action against the running ones?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, killed 4 goblins and the boss, and that leaves plus a 2 there. That's a 6, and then 2 running away. That's 8. From the 91 left over. So there's
We had 80. Yeah, we killed 2 at the beginning.
83.
the 83.
Yeah, so 83.
Right. Bull is going to yeet a head into a courtyard. I need a strength check on that.
Do it.
Well, should we make a noise before then to get all their attention? Then you eat it?
Yes.
It was a
Can I?
Okay, wait.
Can I-
Okay, continue. Go.
I was to say, should we make a noise, do a noise going into the town to get all their attentions, and then you can just yeet it while they're all looking. They could all just be like, "Who?" You know.
So you basically want to call all the goblins to your area.
We're still in the cloud, though, right?
You guys aren't.
Nah, man, it's just me and sis.
You're in.
We could use
Y'all are out there.
our action to run back into the cloud and I don't know,
Ooh,
whatever.
big
It was just
tough
an
guy.
idea.
Now he wants to come back in the cloud.
I was
You
gonna
go away,
say, what if
man.
we use my cantrip.
Eat your head.
It was a 13 plus a
13
5.
plus
Yeah,
your
plus-
5.
Yeah.
So you got
That's
an
18.
18, right? I mean, it wasn't the best throw you've ever done, but it lands pretty close to the center of the square.
You probably hit a goblin with the head.
Actually,
Knocked him out.
no, you did not.
Oh.
You eat that head right over the wall and into the marketplace. One goblin turns and sees it on the ground and just looks down and screeches as he notices what he's looking at. Chitters around. Okay. They fail their fear check, and 52 goblins from the market square bolt out of there with all their loot.
I hope they drop half that shit. We can go back and collect.
There's the possibility they may drop some of that stuff. We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Can we have Corinne and
There will be God.
can we have Corinne and Carol loot the
Stroking the god ego there, huh?
or can we loot the goblin boss? To see if he has anything on him.
You can loot the goblin boss. The other 3 goblins that died in the charry fire breath of death. Everything in their possession has melted or burnt.
Sorry,
We can
guys.
make toasties over them.
One goblin you guys actually killed because of Jesse, and it had a bow. Sorry, Shell, that's your opportunity. That's what I was giving it right there.
Short bow.
The short bow.
Look at that face! Look at that face! She's like, I swear to God, I'm gonna.
She
beat
got a
this
free
man."
bow though. She got a free bow already.
So you excited.
A nicer one.
She's like, okay, so what?
And the goblin boss, if you care to search his body, will have 8 gold pieces, 5 silver, and 6 electrum on him in a small satchel.
Wait, 8, 6, and what?
5 electrum, I think I said.
Yep.
Okay. He is also carrying a scimitar, and he had a javelin stuck in the ground. Basic weapons.
Can I have the javelin? Can I have the javelin? Can I have the javelin?
Hush, child, take your javelin.
Yes, you may.
Yes. Yes. Let me add.
Can we put the? Can we run into the marketplace and put the guy's head on the javelin and like walk around with it
That is a possibility to do,
while
yes.
while Yondu breathes fire up in the air?
I need to rest before I can do my party trick again.
Oh, I got some lozenges.
Lozenges.
Okay.
But with
Lozenges
that
with your
victorious
catnip.
catnip,
Yeah, I'll use my catnip.
cast that catnip. But with that victorious win, yes. Win is victorious. Did it beat victorious win? Anyway, with that win, yeah, just word bars. We're gonna end the session tonight.
So
You
83
still have some
minus
goblins.
52. There's 31 left.
31
31
left.
running on down. Yep. They're probably walking, patrolling, and doing other such things. The marketplace was definitely their main focus because they wanted to get food, weapons, jewelry, and other kind of things that they could take back with them.
And you're probably wondering what the hell? Why are all these guys running away from the marketplace like this?
You have earned a total with that of 500 experience points to add to your pool there. So you're now at 1150 for your total experience, which probably puts you up a level, maybe even 2.
I gotta do something.
Yeah, that'll put us up of 1 because it's 650 of 900. It should give us 1 level.
Yeah. I gotta do milestone XP confirmed.
Okay.
Next.
Well, that sounds good. I think we can handle all that stuff
XP.
later.
I just wanted to award that
Super
to y'all
Bowl.
before Shelly
Thank
did
you.
her special love. All you, Shell.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is where I
In this goblin slaying fest.
usually do my awkward little outro of not really knowing how
You
I'm
guys
going to
can
say
have it.
goodbye, but whatever.
I don't need it.
I was also questioning how we're going to divvy up all the money that we got, but we'll figure it out.
Money
Nice little
pool.
pool for all of
We
us.
gotta buy something to cool Bull's throat down.
Cute. Great.
Yes.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. So we're going to call it. I just want to thank everybody for putting up with the fact that this video is not the normal. Having to do this voiceover was really hard, took many hours, and it's probably not as entertaining as it is to watch on, normal circumstances. But we made it through, killed some goblins, and we had a good time. So thank you to all my guys, my gals, Kodaravik, Bull, Corinne, Jess, Riot, and Maze for being there for me and playing this great game with us. And thank you to all of you for watching. And as usual, I'm gonna say stay tuned, stay weird, be on the lookout for any of our other videos. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.